No one ever sat beside the tiny alien girl. She was just there, a soft blue figure at the edge of a noisy cafeteria on Station 9, clutching a dead data pad and staring at the lights like they were memories of a lost world. To everyone else, she was a rumor, a ghost, a thing to avoid. But then a quiet human engineer with grease-stained hands pulled out a chair. He didn't know it yet, but that single ordinary act would ignite the kind of story the galaxy never forgets. Hey, if you love stories where humanity proves that compassion can outshine lasers and legends, hit like and subscribe. It really helps more people find these HFY gems. And drop a comment telling us, would you have sat beside her too? All right, strap in. This isn't just a tale about a girl and an engineer. It's about what happens when kindness rewires the universe. In the farthest reach of known space, there drifted a forgotten outpost called Station 9, a rusted maze of flickering lights, oil-slick floors, and half-broken promises. Here, ships came to die, traders came to cheat, and workers came to disappear. Among the endless shuffle of boots and metal, one small figure sat every day in the cafeteria's corner. Silent, motionless, like a ghost no one dared acknowledge. A tiny alien girl with skin the shade of twilight blue, hair like silver threads, and eyes that looked far too ancient for her small face. She never spoke, she never smiled. And no one ever sat beside her. Most called her the quiet one. Some whispered she was cursed. Others said she was dangerous. But in truth, she was just alone. Every day she clutched a cracked datapad that no longer worked, tracing invisible shapes across its surface as if remembering something or someone long gone. If anyone had cared to look closer, they might have seen the sorrow trembling just beneath her stillness. But no one ever did. Not until a tired human engineer, reeking of oil and loss, walked into her world and noticed. Eli Ror wasn't a hero. Not anymore. He was just a quiet engineer with a grease-stained jacket, a bad knee, and too many ghosts behind his eyes. Station 9 had sent for him to fix the oxygen filters, another thankless job on another dying rock in space. He didn't like crowds, didn't like noise, and definitely didn't like sympathy. Machines were easier, they broke, he fixed them, end of story. But that day, while searching for a seat at lunch, he saw her. The small blue girl, sitting alone at her corner table, staring at the flickering ceiling lights as if they were stars she'd lost. Something about her stillness hit him like a quiet ache. Maybe it was because he knew that feeling, the one that comes when the universe forgets you exist. Every other seat was taken, except hers. A few workers glanced up as he approached. "Don't sit there, man," one whispered. "That's the ghost girl's spot." Eli ignored them. The chair scraped against the metal floor as he pulled it back and sat down. The cafeteria went silent for a moment. The girl froze. He didn't speak. He just ate, calmly, quietly, pretending not to notice her trembling hands. Peace never lasted long on Station 9. It started with a scream. Then the alarms erupted, red lights flashing across every corridor. "Reactor core breach! Power crystal missing!" Security boots thundered down the halls. Panic followed like smoke. Eli woke in his bunk, heart pounding. When he reached the cafeteria, her corner was empty. The blue-skinned girl, gone. Whispers spread fast. The alien took it. By morning, posters with her face flickered across the station's screens. Wanted for theft and sabotage. Eli didn't believe it. Not for a second. Later that day, he sat at the same table, the one everyone now avoided. His untouched tray sat between him and the silence. Then, soft footsteps. Small, uneven. She appeared in the doorway, clutching her bag and trembling. "Sit," he said quietly, pulling out the same chair. Her voice cracked through the half-working translator. "They took my crystal. It was mine, my people's. I only tried to take it back." The glow leaking from her satchel told him the truth. She hadn't stolen the heart of the reactor. She was trying to reclaim the heart of her world. And now, both of them were in danger. The tunnels beneath Station 9 were narrow and dark, hissing with steam and the slow heartbeat of machines. Eli led the way, flashlight between his teeth, as the tiny alien girl followed close behind, her satchel glowing faintly blue against the rusted walls. When they finally stopped, she unzipped the bag. Inside pulsed a small crystal, alive with light. It didn't just shine, it breathed. Eli stared. "That's not power," he whispered. "That's life." Lyra nodded, voice trembling. "It's the heart of my world. We called them soul crystals. They carried our memories, our songs, our families. When humans mined our planet, they took them all." Her words cracked like glass. "When the last one was taken, my world went silent." Eli said nothing. He just listened. For the first time in years, he felt something. Anger, yes, but also a quiet, painful understanding. He'd seen corporations strip colonies bare. He'd watched men die for credits. But this was worse. He tightened his grip on the wrench at his belt. "You picked the wrong human to ask for help," he said softly. Lyra blinked. "Why?" Eli gave a tired grin. "Because I don't know when to quit." By morning, Station 9 was burning with panic. Security searched every level, scanning faces, kicking down doors. But Eli Ror had made his choice. He'd hidden Lyra deep within the maintenance tunnels, guarding her like a flicker of hope in the dark. When Captain Ray's men stormed in, Eli stood his ground, just one human with a wrench facing soldiers armed to the teeth. "You don't understand what she carries," Eli said, voice steady. "It's not fuel, it's memory." Ree sneered. "It's contraband." Then the crystal answered for her. A burst of blue light surged through the floor, silencing every weapon, every machine. The station trembled, alive. When the glow faded, Eli carried Lyra to the docks. "Go," he whispered, sealing her inside a cargo crate bound for the stars. She clutched his hand. "You said we'd build a home." He smiled faintly. "We will. Someday." The ship rose into the void, its engines humming like the heartbeat of a new beginning. Years later, traders spoke of a small colony glowing blue beneath alien skies. Haven, they called it. A place where machines sang with life and humans sat beside the forgotten. And it all began with one chair pulled out,